I want to acknowledge those who have lost their lives just living, being a human being. I do want to share my thoughts because policing in our society, the historical context of policing dates all the way back to slavery days with foot patrollers and overseers, second in command to the slave masters. And policing has just evolved over time, and we just basically as a society accepted and took whatever was developed, whatever materialized as a result of policing. And at this point, because this evil is not a respecter of persons, you know, it's not just our black men, but it's our black women as well. No one wants to either have their loved one be that name or themselves be that name that everybody's chanting or calling out. No more. As a society, no more.
It is deeply rooted.
You can ride up and down 8 Mile, and again, the Detroit side, gentleman's club, liquor store, medicinal marijuana shop, or recreation. I don't know, take a pick. But that's all you see. Up and down 8 Mile, all the way across from east to west. Not on the suburban sides. Those suburban communities, nope, you don't see that. That's a problem. That's a problem. The history of Head Start, while some beautiful things have, a lot of beautiful things have happened in Head Start, but there is a practice within Head Start that obviously have been addressed, because in our performance standards, which is like our Bible that we have to, you know, actually do our jobs according to, because Head Start is federally funded. So of course you have your Bible, which ours is called the Head Start Program Performance Standards. Obviously there was a need to address suspensions and expulsions. Now, I work with infants and toddlers. Why are we suspending small children who just got here on the planet? They just got here, 36 months, 48 months at most. We service children 6 weeks to 4, or right before kindergarten, 4.5, 5. But in our performance standards, performance standard number 1302.17 talks about suspensions and expulsions, which are basically prohibited. However, there was a need to create that. And the reason is because a lot of little boys, children of color, again, these are infants and toddlers who just got on the planet. They don't know anything about self-regulation. We have to co-regulate with them. The mama puts the baby up here, that heartbeat, the sound from her voice box, that's regulating for infants and toddlers. Children are named basically children who have challenging behaviors. Challenging behaviors. We want strategies. The teachers want strategies. Strategies. I conceptualize it as build a relationship, develop that relational rapport with this baby, with this child, this student, and everything else will materialize. The natural process of relationship building will materialize. But if you have some biases, implicit or explicit biases, you're not willing to hear that.